Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Little special stream this morning, probably a brief one, but we're gonna be here for the announcement. The Valheim announcement, whatever it is, we have a premiere here set to watch. And a mere 24 minutes from now, we're gonna live react to it, see what it's all about. Make sure you vote in our poll over in the YouTube chat to see get your predictions in, see what we think it's gonna be. I personally think we're going to get voice acting for the Forsaken bosses based on Neil Newbon being a pretty well-known and renowned voice actor. If he's going to be involved, my guess is we're going to be doing something with the Forsaken bosses, but I guess we're still hoping, maybe Deep North update. I mean, I think that's the dream. I think that's unlikely, but we can have our dreams, right? We can have our dreams. Voice acting might be cool. I think so too. So what was Gamer saying in chat earlier too? Like, how the trophies when they're mounted, they have like text, voice, like lines and like sound effects that they'll play sometimes. Same thing with like fish and whatnot. So it'd be cool if both like the bosses when you're fighting them had voice lines, but also their trophies after the fact would be super cool. So that's personally my guess. There's also been rumors around like a potential like animated series potentially. Which would have voice acting as you'd expect. So that could be something, especially when they have like an announcement coming up in Japan in like 9 days, a little over a week. That could be related to that as well. So who knows? Playing Hollow Knight for the first time in a while away. Nice, gamer. Are you playing the first one or are you playing Silksong? Because those are, both great games. I started playing Silksong. I'm probably like 5 or 6 hours into Silksong right now. Fish need voice acting, so they have text too. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Let's give the fish some voice acting. What's up, Negate? Fighting voice would be fire. I agree. Are they announcing something today? They are. So if you see on screen here, there's a premiere in 22 minutes from Iron Gate, which they don't do very often. So there's something going on today. We don't really know what it is, but we're here to live react to what it might be. We really don't know. I believe in doing things in order. Yeah, I totally get that. I played the original Hollow Knight in 2018. Does that make sense? Is it that old? Maybe it's not that old, but like several years ago I played Hollow Knight. So I was ready for Silksong when it came out. Just pouring up some coffee here, gang. It's still early. So early for me. Hey Robert, good to see you. It's a little weird not having any music, huh? Maybe we can do like Valheim music while we're just chilling, waiting here. Play this in the background. Valheim full soundtrack? Sounds good to me. Probably skip ahead of that. How's the volume for that music, gang? Because we want to get an idea for it for when this actually goes live so you can hear it properly. Probably a little bit quiet, maybe. But let me know if it's too quiet, because when this premieres, we want the volume to be at a good level so that everyone can hear it properly. What's up, Gary? Good to see you. Welcome to the strum. Chat, while you're here and while we're waiting, make sure you like the stream. Check out our merch store if you haven't checked that out yet either. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. I'll give you a link if you haven't followed us on Twitch yet. Good morning, Balros. And good to see you. Good morning. It's a good time for coffee. Absolutely is a great time for coffee. For me, it's 20 minutes till 9 a.m. right now for me on the east coast of Canada. So I know it's different for everybody, but I guess like in Europe, so Iron Gate, if you don't know, are a European company. So they're probably what? It's probably around noon or a little bit after noon where they are for this premiere. Always a good time for coffee. Yeah, this is like my third cup of coffee this morning. 2 p.m., Chrison? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's afternoon for some folks. $140 in Sweden? Okay, so there you go. So they're launching it basically at 2 p.m. in Swedish time. Gary, it's 12:39 in UK. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, Valheim is a pretty big European following, right? So that doesn't surprise me with it being a European game. 240 in Finland. 9:40 in Australia. We're representing the whole world. That's what I love about these live streams so much, is that you got people from literally everywhere in the whole world, which is super, super cool. We're like representing every continent out here. 6:40 in Nashville. You're up early in our 3 p.m. in Romania. There you go. We got Romania in the house. Is anyone here from the U.S.? Well, sorry, we just got Nashville. I completely... I read Nashville and then immediately forgot about it. But I guess for most of the U.S., it'd be pretty early. 5:10 for Matrix. 6:40 in Texas. Yeah, Delta's up early. Delta's up early. Oh, this coffee's almost too hot for me to drink yet. But it's warming up my hands, which is quite nice. Almost 5 in the morning. Game, you're up early, dude. Are you must be an early riser. 12:40 in Portugal. There you go. 5:10 in India. Matrix in India. Okay, okay. I'm pretty sure we've... anyone from South America. Anyone from South America. I'm pretty sure that's the only continent I haven't heard from yet. Ghost Lorian over in Twitch chat. I found an elemented Jacob's Revolver in Black Ops 4. Is that rare, Ghost? I haven't played Black Ops 4, or Borderlands 4, sorry. What's this? We don't know, gamer. We got a premiere from Iron Gate in 18 minutes from now. You never went to sleep. We got North Korea in the house. 6:40 in Vietnam. 3:30 in Iran. King Jong-un is King Jong-un is a Snazzy subscriber? I hope so. You know, I read North Korea and I didn't even think twice about it. When did this premiere get posted, by the way? They posted the premiere yesterday. Like, literally like 24 hours ago. You can't chat on Twitch? For real? Yo, Sniper. Ghost Lorian was able to Twitch. I just typed in Twitch. So I don't know what this is, but get your votes in. What are the votes saying so far? Yeah, I think like most people are saying changes to bosses. Like I think that's most likely based on the Forsaken title here. Any hints from the photo? Like my hints are the Forsaken, which are the bosses. So I think this is going to be about the bosses in some way. And it's also starring Neil Newbon. I keep saying newborn. Neil Newbon, which is a pretty renowned voice actor. He's done work on Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate 3, maybe other things. I don't know. I can type here too. Matrix can type. Maybe a show. Yeah, so that's my guess. Like, there's some kind of announcement at a game show in Japan on, I think, September 25th. And a lot of people are speculating there might be some kind of an animated show announced there. They've also suggested that maybe there might, or also speculated that it could be like a Switch or PlayStation announcement for the game. Animated series seems logical. I think so too. I mean, they do release those animated shorts for every expansion, basically. So I think that's like definitely likely. Forsaken sounds like a show. It very well could be. I honestly hope it's not a show. I hope it's related to the game, but that's just me. It could be 1.0. Like, that's possible. I would say that's unlikely. I hate to say it, but we can hope and dream. Haven't even gotten to the swamp yet, and here I am. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Matrix. You must be if you're here. Judging by the thumbnail, my weird take is that they're going to retool the Forsaken so they scale with the player. It could be. It could be. Like I said a little bit earlier, but my guess is they're going to add voice acting to the bosses, but who really knows? It's Deep North, GG, I guess. I mean, I really hope so. If I were to pick what this was going to be, I would hope it was related to the Deep North somehow. Maybe voice acting. I'm with you, Belrose. Going to be a goat announcement either way. I sure hope so. I hope it's like, I hope it's not just like a minute. Like, I hope there's like some meat to whatever this is. Like, it's possible this is literally just like a 1-minute video that plays and then that's it. But who knows? Really hoping for some meat on it. Fingers crossed, Deep North? Yeah, 100%. I might be able to finally take a sip of this coffee here. Still pretty hot. 20 highest concurrent in Steam of all time. I did see that. I actually did a community post on it. But like, I think within like a few months, they're probably going to be knocked out of the top 20. Because they, ever since they released, they've just been cutting like lower and lower because games keep coming out and releasing to crazy numbers. Like Silk Song just released and that kind of bumped Valheim from 19 down to 20. So I don't know if it's going to be in the top 20 for much longer, but still it's impressive for a game that came out like basically 4 or 5 years ago. Ooh. Yeah, it's all time not right now, exactly, yeah. W Valheim. I totally agree. I think, and I think Valheim has a really good chance to beat that number when it goes to 1.0. Or at least I hope so. I like bosses without human voices on, like dragons speaking human language. It's so weird to me. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, maybe they'll speak some kind of, like, weird tongue of some kind. But it's consistently performed well. Unlike, it's maintained... Not many games can maintain kind of like a steady gamership like Valheim has. It's kind of unheard of. Because, like, it's consistently getting, like, 20, 30,000 players a day. And that's just on Steam. And that doesn't matter if there's been a new update or not. Like, things are... Definitely more people are coming back to the game right now because of the Call to Arms update. But, maybe it means voice acting the game. That's what I think. But most games, they come out, they have a big arc in players, and then it, like, a huge drop immediately after that. And Valheim did have that. Like, it went up really high, came down pretty steeply. But it's maintained, like, a solid gamership base, like, throughout its life, which is impressive. And kind of speaks to the community and, how much, you know, people enjoy the game. That's what maybe come back to. Yeah, a lot of people are coming back for the Call to Arms update, for sure. Which is interesting. I'm surprised, like, I don't think as many people came back for the Bogwitch update as they did for Call to Arms. And maybe that's because they announced Call to Arms, like, on IGN, which it kind of, like, got more eyes on it, maybe. But also, it's combat related, and people like combat. They probably were more drawn to it rather than, like, a food and meat update, if you know what I mean. What's that sword? It looks like a standard iron sword. I don't know. That doesn't look new to me. Do you think it'll break its all-time player count? I think it has a chance, Sniper. I really, really do. I think a ton of people are going to be coming back. All the Call to Arms update is amazing. I agree. I switched between old school RuneScape and Valheim. I currently break down OCO. Yeah, I really like old school RuneScape too. I've been a big fan of the game. Even like I played it a ton as a kid, but I haven't played it a lot recently. Even I did play it a little bit, kind of when like a lot of like World of Warcraft players and stuff are coming back, but I haven't played it much recently. All right, we're 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away. It's definitely more exciting. Yeah, I think the comment was more exciting than Bogwitch for sure. Brought more people back. Spears are even better, and Bear Claws are amazing. I totally agree. It was not that long before, after Ashlands. Yeah, I think Ashlands was what, like June, and then we got Bogwitch in like October or something. But you're right, because like Call to Arms has been the only Valheim update in 2025. So compared to 2024, where we had both Ashlands and the Bogwitch. So updates, I agree. I mean, that's a common criticism. But I don't know. Maybe it's worked out for the best. Maybe it was all for a reason. Owned by the bear for the first time getting near Black Forest. The bear does some pretty good damage, and it's always hard with a new character. You don't really know their attack patterns and stuff, so it's hard to kind of play around them. All right, I'm gonna try and actually drink this coffee now. Make sure you do like the stream, everybody. Make sure you do like it. Helps out the YouTube algorithm. It helps more people find us. Free way to support the channel. Like I said, make sure you check us out on Twitch as well. Check out our merch store. It's pinned at the top of the chat there. We do have merch on the channel. Consider some memberships for the channel if you do like that. We do have a server that you get access to with merch, with membership, as well as some emotes and stuff. W Video Snazzy. Hey, thanks, Joe. I had separate 1-star bears today. They're so tough. 1-star, I mean, everything's so much harder with 1-star. You really got to be careful with the 1-stars for sure. And you can get 2-star bears too, but they're only at night. What's up, C-Dog? Good to see you. You can't get a foothold near the Black Forest because of the bears? Oof. The server's popping right now. I've seen like 5 or 6 people on the server at the same time right now. It's good to see. I mean, who would have thought that giving people portals would bring people back? Let's look at that weapon. This weapon looks like, it just looks like an iron sword to me. Preach away the presence of the bear changes up the gameplay loop better than the troll. I agree. It's some variety in the Black. It adds more variety in the Black Forest, but at the same time, like, of all the biomes that I thought needed another creature, I wouldn't have put the Black Forest at the top of the list. Who knew? Either iron or silver sword. It looks kind of silver. This looks like the iron banded shield to me. And I can't tell if we're wearing troll or just like leather armor. It looks like troll to me. And then that looks like an iron sword and iron banded shield. But which is kind of strange for fighting the Meadows boss, but I mean, it's just for a thumbnail. You're finding a lot of bears, Peter? I found a fair. I'd say they're like about the same frequency as trolls, maybe a little bit more common. It's hard. I don't know exactly the spawn rates, but that's what it feels like. Based on my own experience, but it's just purely anecdotal. I don't have any like actual numbers on spawn rates and stuff like that yet. Right, and yeah, the Black Forest gets really full of. Honestly, I don't really know how I feel about future biome creatures spawning in a preceding biome after you defeat the boss. I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, bumping into Seeker in the Black Forest in late game is kind of a bummer in some respects, but it's only at night, and I mean, you can just sleep through the night if you want to avoid that altogether, so I think it's probably fine. But I don't really know exactly how to feel about it. Okay, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. What's chat here saying? Are people playing Satisfactory? Yeah, people talking about needing a backpack. Classic. Is this Deep North? Is this Deep North? Classic. I'm playing Goat Sim. So Smith is one of the, he's the community manager for Valheim, I do believe. He's definitely part of the dev team, for sure. I don't mind the night spawns. Wouldn't wander, definitely not during the day. Hope it's not giving voice to the bosses. I think your head won't shut up on my wall already. I mean, that's my guess. But I'm just linking the Forsaken title this and the voice actor who's starring this. That's all I'm going on. I think it's really annoying that your first time in the plains, most likely you'll encounter skeletons at night. Yeah, that's true. Like, they're just kind of like, I don't need bone framings at that point. You know? 2 favorite games are Valheim and Satisfactory. Yeah, one of my good friends is playing a lot of Satisfactory right now. I've never played it myself. But even better now, I'm hoping for the release date. I'm hoping I mean, ideally, this is the release date, but I don't think we're going to get it, because I don't think they're literally, I literally don't think they're going to announce a release date. The game is just going to drop one day and literally shock the world. But at the same time, don't they want to be building hype, right? Don't they want to be building hype and like letting people know it's coming to get more people to play it when it comes out? So maybe I'm completely wrong in that. I don't know. I'm just kind of leaning on the fact that on previous updates, they're basically just surprises, right? Like typically a Valheim update, it just comes out of nowhere. There's no announcement, it just shows up. No shots of release date? I don't think so either. What's up, Scales? Good to see you. This is the release of Valheim Crypto. That's a timeline I don't want to live in. You played Deep Rock? I have not. I've never played Deep Rock. The soundtrack being able to purchase on Steam Store. I've actually bought the soundtrack for Valheim. That's why you hear it in a lot of my YouTube videos, because I use the soundtrack that I bought. The Harbor Bloodtooth. Yeah, are we gonna get more Harbor Bloodtooth? I don't think so. What's up, Jack? I just hope that teaser alongside something with the bosses. It'd be cool if it. Yeah, it'd be really cool if it was some kind of teaser mixed in with bosses somehow. I get 2K hours in Deep Rock. Holy moly, 6-pack. That's some serious numbers. I've heard the game's really good. When you have a good product, you don't need to advertise it. That's right. Like, Valheim doesn't, like, you know how a lot of games will pay, like, content creators and people on YouTube to create videos for their game? Valheim literally does not do that. They don't pay anybody. And that's just a product of how successful the game was at launch. Like, they made so mumuch money. They're just, like, carte blanche with how they develop and advertise the game. Although at the same time, like, did the Call to Arms update released on IGN, like, was that kind of a paid thing, I wonder? Or does IGN just do that for free? I don't actually know. Maybe they did pay for that, actually. I don't know. But your point is right. They don't have a whole lot of need to advertise because the game's so good. Everyone knows about it. Word of mouth is king. Lots of rock and stone in chat. If you don't rock and stone, you ain't going home. How many times have I heard that? Where's Marky? Where's Marky right now? Poor Marky supposed to be working. You didn't miss anything, Yanis. We got 5 minutes until this premiere plays, and that'll be the news that we're waiting for. I never comment, but I always watch your videos. Well, appreciate that, Facundo. Appreciate you stopping by the live stream. Word of mouth is why OSRS became so big back then. Yeah, I mean, like, when OSRS first came out, like, the internet was in its infancy, right? So it would be a lot harder for it to spread, aside from word of mouth. IGN goes off commission by linking the game in their article. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. I really don't know how IGN is monetized aside from ads, but that's actually interesting insight. Valheim Reddit from Fugos is a gold mine. Easy way to... It is. Valheim Reddit's really interesting. Very active community over there. and see how bad each review is. I can't say I watch much IGN anymore these days. Every now and then I do. 4 minutes, gang. So why can't I go full screen on this? What the heck's going on? Will I be able to go full screen once it launches? Top 20 game on Steam? What does that mean, Snazzy? It means it had the 20th highest single like concurrent player base ever on a Steam game. So at one single moment, over 500,000 people were playing Valheim on Steam when it first launched in 2021, which is the 20th highest ever. Full screen on launch? Yeah. Once the vid starts? Yeah, okay, cool. With their booth at Tokyo Game Show? That was my thought as well. But this is their booth doesn't come out until the 25th or something. They don't listen to the community and add armor slots. I think they will. I think they are listening now. I think at least before 1.0 or at least an update before then that we'll get more they'll address the inventory in some way. I'm pretty confident with it at this point. Deadlock about to break all the records, comes out soon, hopefully soon. Deadlock will probably peak pretty high. There's a lot of hype for that game. Look at his comment, Baldur's Iron Gate. That's funny. Deadlock is amazing. Have you played it, False? A larger inventory would be so cool. I know. I think they need to add. My personal choice is they need to add dedicated inventory slots for like armor pieces and stuff. That's what I would like to see. Well, like also backpacks have been thrown around. Also, just a straight up increased inventory. But it's really fun. You played 150 hours. Wow. It's really fun. Cool. 700 hours in the last 8 months in Valheim. Ajax, you've been going in. What's up, Raz? RA Phase? Alright, 2 Phase. This is going to be 1.0 release trailer? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be a 1.0 release trailer. Personally. In 60 seconds. Alright, let's pause this. Let's pause this. And let's, I don't know, is it just gonna play? Am I gonna need to refresh the page? What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Hopefully the volume is gonna be okay for you guys. Everybody hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts. Love from Canada. Thanks, Jacob. And a fellow Canadian, good to see you. Arm has some quick slots for food and potions. That's what I'd like to see too. Backwards were not a thing, Viking times. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be backpacks. They try and keep it like relatively true to Viking times, I think. Here we go, holding. What's it gonna be? I really don't know. I wish it was like a countdown from 60. I'm just gonna refresh the page real quick. It's gonna begin shortly. What's happening? I'm gonna keep refreshing just in case. It says 8:59 on my computer clock. The timer will come up on the video. Okay, I don't think I've ever watched a premiere before. At least I don't remember. It'll start on its own. Okay. Smith says 1 minute. I don't know. You guys probably can't see the chat here very well. Yeah. Smith says 1 minute. Yeah, because it says 8:59 on my clock, so I'm assuming it's going to be right at 9 for my time. Imagine, it's not April. It's not April. It can't be an April Fool's joke. No way. New Valheim plush dolls. If this is Valheim merch, I'm going to lose my mind. No, it can't be. It can't be. So is Neil Newborn going to be talking in this? Like, is he going to be the host of this thing? I guess he will be. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. How's the volume, guys? Volume okay? I think this volume will probably be okay. Louder. A little bit louder. Is this a countdown? What is happening? 20, oh, 27, 26? Just got an ad? No, not like this. 20 seconds. Maybe a little too loud. 10 seconds. Wait. 1080p now. Sorry. I was on 720p. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, we got animated series. Okay. What are we presenting?
For centuries, this has been our place of exile. Cast aside by the so-called All-Father.
It's definitely animated stuff.
He feared those who opposed him. So we have claimed this world as our own.
The Forsaken are mad, guys. They seem mad. Lore?
Odin just had to have his way.
They spelled Odin wrong.
He called for you. His Valkyries carried your wretched souls here to fend for yourselves in the wilderness.
Goosebumps, man. Goosebumps.
You can search for meaning. You can risk your puny lives. But you will never defeat us.
Dude, I didn't know they were so mad. PlayStation, coming to PlayStation 2026. There you go, PlayStation, baby. PlayStation. It's finally confirmed. It's finally happening. All right. That was not what I expected. Not what I expected. A little short. A little short. But we got PlayStation. Okay. Okay. People are probably mad in chat. That's it? Underwhelming? Everyone's mad. Underwhelming? No. I mean, people have been wanting it on PlayStation forever. People have been wanting this on PlayStation forever. Oh my god. I mean, when people want the Deep North, you're gonna be upset, I think. That's a big port. It probably will be a big port. And I'm assuming they're gonna talk about this more at the Japanese game show in later September. That's my guess. But good for PlayStation. I mean, it was inevitable. That's gonna bring a lot more players to the game. Anticlimactic, just end stream. Good for the 3 PlayStation 5 players. So I guess we were completely wrong about the... I mean, I didn't even have this year. That was even one of my 4 poll choices. You surprised it wasn't the Switch? I guess both the Switch and PlayStation are both Japanese, right? Not worth the wait. Trailer was sweet though. Trailer was sweet though. Let's Was there anything teased in here, do you think? I'm just gonna turn the volume down quite a bit. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. It's hard though. When people want Deep North so bad, like I feel like anything that's not that is gonna disappoint people. That tells us that 1.0 will be in 2026. I tend to agree with you, Thomas. I tend to agree with you. Yeah, let's focus on that point for a second. I think the fact that they said PlayStation in 2026, my guess is that the PlayStation release is going to coincide with the 1.0 release. Like I'm very confident in that. Man, it would be awesome if someone did a full animated series of this. I totally agree. That's one of the things I really thought it was. Something else choice? Yeah, I guess it was something else. That's right. Yeah, I think one thing we can probably take away from this is that it probably locks in the fact that we're going to get 1.0 in 2026, because I don't think they would release it on PlayStation and not have that coincide with 1.0. Do you play solo with friends because the world is going well with the Ashlands and not like ending like ice running stuff? The Ashlands is definitely tough with multiplayer, for sure. With performance, it definitely is. Consoles didn't release early versions, right? Exactly. 1.0 before PlayStation, maybe, but I think they'll probably coincide with each other. Who knows? But like, I'd be really. I don't think they would release PlayStation before 1.0. I don't think so. Let me get you excited for a huge update. The updates for people who have never played before. Yeah, but I mean, it's good, right? This is going to increase, like, more people are going to be able to play the game as a result.
Cast aside by the so-called All-Father, because he feared those
Is any of this animated stuff new? Did they do, I don't know. I don't think they did a video for the Xbox release, but they did release something. Maybe it was just like a blog article or something. I think they did do a video, but I'm not 100% sure. Miss anything? We confirmed. Oh, I mean, I'll get to the end here. If you want the TLDR, what the heck? Hello? If you want the TLDR of this update, this is it. This is it right here. Coming to PlayStation 2026. This is the TLDR of this announcement. We're getting Valheim on PlayStation. The Iron Gate devs did a very late April Fool's. Agreed to on simultaneous release on Great North and PlayStation. That's what I think. That's 100% what I think. I'd be really surprised if it's anything other than that. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to get. December 2026? Don't say that. Don't say that. Footage captured on PC. Did it say that somewhere? Oh, it did. It did. Okay. Not all images appear in game. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good takeaway. So, I mean, the port's probably not completed yet, but they must be working on it. But I don't think there was anything else in here that was... I don't know if there was like a little bit of footage that was new, I think, but really not much. I see this as no. I think it's an obvious win. It's an obvious win. I mean, is this new or is this part of the Ashland stuff? I actually can't remember. Like this fiery stuff, I really don't remember. But yeah, like this is an objective win. Like it's an objective win. It's not what everyone wants, but it's an objective win. There's no way around that. What's so special about 1.0? I mean, it's gonna be a lot of content. The game will be effectively done at that point. And then count things PlayStation will come after, possibly. If that's the case, then if it's after 1.0, that means we'll get 1.0 in 2026 still, which is the main thing. What's the plans for today? You gonna continue to stream or fishing early? Oh, we're gonna conclude here. I have to go to my day job, unfortunately. I have to do my day job, chat. 0.33 is a potential sneak peek, is it? At the Deep North? At 0.33. Like, not this one here. Like this, maybe? This looks like mountain to me. Definitely have to look at this a little bit closer, but I don't think there's a whole lot there. Thanks for quick stream. Yeah. We just had a quick one today. All right, yeah, gang, I do need to go. I do need to go to work, unfortunately. I do need to go do my day job, so we gotta stop live streaming, unfortunately. But if you want to help us be able to do this full time, make sure you follow on Twitch, like the stream, check out our merch, do all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. Consider becoming a member, all that good stuff. But yeah, we'll be back streaming. We'll be doing our regular stream tomorrow, Wednesday night, and hopefully we'll see you there. And take care, everyone. Have a good week, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.